Byron from Career Building. This is this week's Careers Couch, and Israel Linsale is with me today. Scott's up the coast. He's just had a car accident, so he's all right. Don't worry, he's okay. He's in the pub recovering. So if he does see this, or you reach out to him and wish him well. Israel's with us today. Thank you for joining us, Israel.
Not a problem. I'd love to be here. My pleasure.
Perfect. So what are we talking about today?
Yeah, so today we're going to talk about the top 6 trends for 2020. We're coming up to the end of the year now in 2019.
We are.
It's going to be another year soon, and we're going to be talking about the trends in recruitment.
Yep, so next year is a big year. Things are going to be changing as they do, and hiring is not the same as it was 20 years ago. So I guess the first trend would be recruitment marketing. Now, we do a lot of this, would you say?
Yeah, we tend to smash our marketing. We're all on the social media platforms. We're on YouTube, LinkedIn, Spotify podcasts, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, everything. We go on live now on Instagram and LinkedIn as well.
Yep, and Facebook,
yep.
Twitter, YouTube.
And, make sure you follow us, like and share to all your friends. Make sure the word is out there.
Perfect. So I guess recruitment marketing is no different than marketing in itself. If you know anything about marketing, you might or might not. Essentially, it's creating awareness, consideration, engagement and interest. And then in recruitment, it will be application and then hiring. It's a bit weird putting a candidate, I guess, into a funnel, a marketing funnel like that. Would you say? But that's the way it's. I guess it's done.
Yeah, that's just how it is. That's how it's always been. You know, it's a really big funnel, and at the end of it, really, out of all the thousands of candidates, usually it's only going to be a handful of people that's going to be considered for a role. But you know, there's always more roles out there, and hopefully, you'll get yours.
Yeah. So I guess to break it down for you guys out there. Some companies are actually doing it really well, like Google, LinkedIn, they do it really well because they've got, a big marketing team and understand it. But some of the smaller companies are doing it well in civil construction. You could have a look at like WEM and GreenCon Civil, Abergildy, they're actually improving their marketing quite significantly. And I think that attracts talent. It's a little bit of brand awareness, but it helps when people see your brand out there and go, oh yeah, I know them, I've heard of them.
Exactly.
Rather than who are they? Like,
yeah, and one hint that I'll give to you today that we do as well in career building is that not just that we're out in all the platforms out there, but we actually come up in your searches as well.
Yep. That is true.
In your cookies. Now, if you've spoken about it, heard about it, it's sort of a little bit of a magic trick out there that will just pop up all the time, and you just ring us and say, I keep seeing you everywhere. It's a part of our marketing campaign.
It's part of our recruitment strategy, yes. So that is important. Retargeting ads, remarketing ads, that's why you see us and probably don't see other recruiters. And something that we do differently is, Israel's got a marketing manager that looks after all of his marketing as well, as so do I. We don't have a marketing team. We've got a marketing manager that just looks after our brand awareness and what we're getting out to the market and saying, which is really good, especially if we're looking at jobs. Number 2, we touched on it just before, but this year it's going to be more important, as it is every year, is employer branding. That would be number 2 on the list for the trends next year. And what would you say is important about that?
The most important thing that I think with employer branding would be how you come across to the candidates as a company.
Yep.
Because if you want the best candidates out there, sure, we can get it for you, don't get me wrong. Sometimes it might take time, but with our marketing, with our recruitment strategies, guarantee we will. But in saying that as well, do candidates want to work for your business?
That's correct. So what values and vision and mission and so what are you getting out into?
I guess if you're a company that has insolvency issues, candidates would know about that.
They can Google search it.
Exactly.
Or if you've had bad reviews on Glassdoor, Seek, LinkedIn.
Or if you've messed up a project before. I know people, that does happen, but it'd be great if you can rectify your mistakes and stick to your own brand and, build it again rather than recreating another brand and then making the same mistake again. So make sure you follow through with people, and then you treat,
I think branding is very important. Even what we're doing right now is branding. We're getting our message across to you, the candidates, and clients, giving you some insight. But your brand is who you are, what you're about, where you're trying to go, and so much more. And why would people want to come to you? You need to get that message out to the market as to why. Something in construction that is absolutely shithouse, and yes, I did say that live, is candidate experience, Israel. Now, candidates are wanting more. We're not going to name names of people that do treat candidates pretty horrendously, but candidate experience is a new and evolving trend. It's certainly something new in construction, civil and property, but it's something that candidates are looking for. So
yes, exactly. People talk. That's the number one thing. If you treat a candidate with, I guess, not so much respect, or if it was a little bit unprofessional, they will talk to their friends. And if they've been in the industry for 20, 25 years, that will affect your brand massively.
I think we've had some shockers where people, and it's not due to us, but it's due to the company and their, I guess, either forgetting or other projects or stuff. But candidate experience is so important. Like, we're representing your company. We're selling your company in the best possible light. We're also representing the candidate, and our candidates are extremely important to us. That's why they come to us. But if you're not going to show up to an interview as a hiring manager, or you're going to give them 5 minutes or whatever, you're not really adding any value. You're devaluing your own business, and you're devaluing the company. The way they see you as a candidate is extremely important. They're going into your business to work there, maybe for 5, 10, 15, maybe for life. And if you've treated them very, very poorly, and there are some civil companies out there, unfortunately, I'm not going to name names, but they shocking, absolutely shocking, and we refuse to deal with them. We don't need every client, but some companies call us and we go, sorry, we can't help you. Call Hayes. They might be able to help you, or call Randstad or someone else, because it's highly important that we create a good candidate experience. And look at our Google reviews. Search it right now. You'll see that every candidate that we place basically gives us a 5-star review because they have an excellent experience.
Exactly.
We ensure that.
Yeah.
And social recruiting is the number 4 trend next year. We did touch on it with marketing, but using your social channels, so Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, to really get your message out there and recruit people into your business as an attraction model and be a little bit more proactive.
Yeah, exactly. We have touched about it before, and we always touch about it every Careers Couch, and that we're all, we're across all of the platforms out there.
Yes.
It does work. It's very useful. If you do it smart, you can save some money on that as well, rather than just paying someone.
And it's powerful.
Exactly.
It's powerful. This message going out right now is extremely powerful. I've had candidates call me on the ledge asking me for help, and I'm happy to help them. But social recruiting is so powerful. If you're getting your message out there, most recruiters, I have to say, do a pretty shithouse job at it, and we're improving every day and every time, but they're not really marketing the brands, they're not marketing themselves well. Who is excellent at it are real estate agents. They're in your letterbox, they're in calling you, emailing you, and they're annoying, but as a social recruiter, they're first class. They really are. So
when you need their services, they're at the top of the list.
You call Steve because Steve's been marketing to you for 2 years.
Yeah.
So recruiters are going that way. I think hiring managers need to go that way as well. They need to really promote their jobs professionally to get the message out. So marketing is, as a whole, huge for next year and going forward. Recruitment's no longer put your ad on Seek and hope for the best.
Yeah, well, I guess you can still do that, but
hope for the best.
Yeah, you would just hope for the best. You're just not going to get,
You're not going to get quality talent by doing that all the time.
It's going to be limited, even if you do. You're not going to have a good choice of people.
And I think automation tools. Now, we're not going to go into our automation tools, but we do use probably several of them to hire and source and market and do everything. We're big on AI and automation tools, but some simple ones for a business, marketing automation or a CRM such as maybe HubSpot or Salesforce or something like that. There are applicant tracking systems such as JobAdder or Bullhorn or things like that.
Exactly.
We use JobAdder. It's not bad. It's starting to get better. So good on your team at JobAdder. I'm loving your work. But yeah, automation of messaging and getting the message out, and AI, seeing who's connected and who's maybe looking and all that kind of stuff. Those are going to be extremely big. Even our phones are basically automated now. There's no landline anymore. It's all VoIP. So it's very important. And the notes are straight into our applicant tracking system, so it's really good.
Well, we're not going to tell them what we use for hunting the candidates and poaching them, but how to get their contacts. But I guess what we can tell them is that we with career building as well, using VoIPs and using our mobile phones, they do record our phone calls. So if you say something bad, we will, we know, and it's going to stay there forever. So,
but yeah, automation is big. I think your company out there, if you're not looking at automation, you're probably going to slip behind. If you're not first, you are last. So, as Grant Cardone says famously in his book, but I think you're going to have to get on board with that. And our last tip for this week's Careers Couch is collaborative hiring. Now, we do a lot of this, and your business might not be doing this, or in some recruitment agencies might not be doing this, but this is something that we do, where hiring managers will tell us who's currently looking because a project's wrapping up, and say call Dave, and they'll get in touch with us. So
yeah, it's all about the referrals and word of mouth.
Yep, and it's good. So working with other people's HR managers to help them with a need, to get them straight into a new role, because they are good staff, but they might not have the projects or whatever at this situation. Jobs, Israel. What jobs do you have currently?
Jobs that we have right now, I would say one would be in Spring Farm. It's a company that's been around for 50 years, and they're looking for a HSE officer.
Yep.
That's more of a junior role, paying 80,000 plus car.
Yep.
Looking to start before Christmas.
Yep. So the one Western Sydney HSE officer.
Right.
What else do we have?
We also have a couple of leading hand positions for RMS, bulk earthworks, demolition, that type of stuff.
Yep.
That's paying anywhere from 100 to 120 plus super.
Yep.
Plus car as well. And also a project manager position.
Yep.
So
perfect.
Make sure you apply. And Byron?
So we've got a few roles. On our other desks, we've got a strata manager role based out in Western Sydney. If you are a strata manager and you're sick of your current company, give me a call and I'll have a brief chat to you over the weekend. We've got 6 building manager positions at the moment. I've already shortlisted them, and I'm working with Stuart Watson, our recruiter there, to fill these roles. So if you are a building manager, you're sick of the building that you're working at, or you're not getting the career progression that you're looking for, please give me a call on 0474 320 278. They will be going to the client early next week. And if you're an administrator, I've got 4 admin roles with the one company. So I'd suggest giving me a call if you're keen to get into admin, or you're seasoned professional in that. Scott has a bunch of sales consultant roles with Tier 1 and Tier 2 home builders. So if you are in that space, give him a call. I think he's got an estimator role as well.
Sales estimation and drafter as well. Revit drafter. So
pardon me. Please give him a call. And as per last week, please comment below if you want to hear anything else. You want to know anything else. Last week the results were pretty good. We got over 10,000 views on last week's live video, and it's growing exponentially every week. So make sure you like, subscribe, follow, and that's basically it. for this week.
See you next week.
See you next week.